Up next for the build for others, going to be building the Nissan GTR. This is an Aoshima kit, and I want to start building this in a day or two. First off, I had to pop it open and examine the instructions, familiarize myself with it, and looks fairly cool. So anyway, I got to paint this Regal Red, and while I assemble, I have to do some research on where to find Regal Red. I'm going to try paintscratch.com, but if they don't have it, I'll probably just may try to mix it there with Mr. Color, and see how we come up with the 2015 Regal Red. But anyway, looking forward to it. So I'll start this in a couple days. Probably Friday or Saturday, and then we can start assembling the GTR. The Death Star. Death Star is almost done, and I'm about to, hopefully don't get a cold. It's almost there, just almost, but not either. But anyway, almost done with the Death Star, and I took Mr. Toothpick, went back around, and trying to, I got almost all the panel lines scribed off, and I'm almost done with it, and all I got to do now is basically go in and touch up anywhere that I missed and scraped off. Like right here just needs a little bit of paint just to square it up, just stuff like that. And I'm going to try to do that this weekend and get that accomplished, I think, and I should be done, and then we'll do a normal light, we'll get the bright lights off, and we'll do a spin around and make sure that I got everywhere. So we're almost done with the Death Star, and this is Christmas week, and I always like to use my action figures for an example. Toys been flying out the door, and I've been pretty much assembling toys and building stuff for Christmas gifts, which is not model related. It's basically, whatnots and trinkets. But anyway, that's another story. I may try to do a video on that if I can. Excuse me. I didn't get to do anything on the MBT, which what I'm probably going to end up doing, I'm going to glue that on like so. And then I think what I'm going to do is most of the MB1s, if you look, especially the MB ones, there's really nothing here. I mean, there's probably some, but there's not really a clear picture. So instead of the MB2 bracket, what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably just whack all this off and get the a 90-degree angle, and I'm just going to super glue the 90-degree angle on like so, and that'll simplify it, and that'll be pretty close to the MB1. What I think that I think the bracket on there for the machine gun is what it is. But anyway, I'll try to get that on today, and hopefully I can finish primering it, and then we can start painting. And I did forget to put the little joystick in there, but that's no big deal. I'll get that on. Plus, I got to clean off the workbench, which will probably be hopefully Sunday, just to get my assembly line going. The Impala, I got one more thing to do, and first off, I added a styrene strip for the molding, I guess what you call it, and that's pretty much it on it. All I gotta do is paint it, but that's no big deal. I gotta do the other side, which I haven't done yet, which is styrene strip, which I got on clearance, which was they had a bunch at Hobby Store, had a bunch of strip that was on clearance, and I pretty much just went over there and picked the whole entire rack off and bought it all, because you always use it, and I bought this like years ago, so I'm like, now I get to use it. But anyway, I got that on. I went with a smaller size, and I think it looks great. After I put Future on it, where's Mr. Silver at? I don't have it, but anyway, I'm going to use my normal silver paint that I use for chrome. I'll probably paint that on, and then I'll do I'll do future on there. It's what my game plan is. At least that's what I want to do, but who knows? It's always subject to change. But anyway, I want to get that on ore, and I don't know if I have it. Let's look here in the forgotten junk pile here. Nope. Come on. Well, they actually make this is double-sided tape, but they actually make foil tape, which is for ducts, air conditioning ducts, and I may buy a roll of that, and I may use that and do it for the trim and cut it off. I may do that or paint. I'll see which one I like best, and we'll go from there. I will probably have to paint I will have to paint the trim on the top here. It's just easier to do it that way. If I did the foil and everything, it wouldn't. It'd take longer and just a whole lot of trimming and gluing, and plus it may come off. This is an RC car, which the stuff needs to be pretty much secured and not really, and almost scratch resistant. You don't want stuff falling off while you're driving, and most of these sometimes are filmed. Gran Torino ain't done nothing, which what I'm going to do is when I start painting the trim, I'll probably do that on that as well, just to make it kill two birds with one stone. The Crazy Horse, I flipped it over and basically doing this side, and it's just a slow process, but not a big deal. I'm basically down. I got the main body on. I did get one more decal on here this morning, hopefully to get the longer strip on today, tomorrow, and then just basically continue on. And almost got all the side decals on, and then I can flip it over and start doing the top, which is all the little thrusters and ports, and of course the main decal, the Crazy Horse. But anyway, slow process, but decals is just I always learned you just do a couple at a time, and before you know it, you will have it done. But anyway, that is what I've got going on today. We are continuing with the Crazy Horse. Death Star just about to be completed. Hopefully get it done for the Rogue One premiere, and putting the strip on the molding for the Impala, and I'm going to start the GTR. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.